That's hunting.
What up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the Tuna Status Podcast. Appreciate you guys for stopping by for yet another dope interview. I got another special guest up here. I appreciate you taking the time to come up here and chill with me and, to share some of your story with me and the viewers. Let's get the introduction. So, name?
Kevin View.
All right, bet. And where can they find you online as far as social medias?
Instagram, Kevin View _. Facebook, Kevin View.
Right.
I mean, that's majority of it. On Snapchat, BaggedGoat too.
All right. Wait, goat? Oh, yeah. Shit. If they claiming that, y'all better watch out. They'll be on your ass. So, let's talk about the beginning and getting into cars and then getting into the culture and then, where you're at now. So, how did you get into this thing with the car scene?
Legit, I grew up as a young kid in like Beach Street, Rosendale. Mm-hmm. There was cars everywhere. Literally every Friday you'll hear cars running down the street and all that stuff. It's like basically like the races over there. But ever since then, I was like into cars since a young age, and that was really it. Ever since then, I was just every year just like, damn, I need a car. Yeah. Even though I was still taking the bus.
We all started at some point. So speaking of starting at some point, what was the first car that like you saw that kind of, you was like, damn, I want to get one of those?
My cousin, Kevin, he has the same name as me. He had a 2000 Honda Accord.
Yeah. And
he souped it up, painted it the SI red, had it drop, did a little intake. And then right after that, I was like, yeah, I'm going to get the same type of car.
Yeah, you wanted that?
Yeah.
Now when you competitive, you was like, nah, I'm coming for you. And
yeah,
I'm going to cook.
Exactly. Exactly.
Did you end up doing that though?
I actually did. That was my first car. That was my first car.
That's what's up. So were you in it because you said the races. So were you in it for the performance kind of, or just the looks, or was it kind of a little bit of both? Like you wanted something clean, but also you didn't want something slow.
Yeah, exactly. I was in there for both, but mostly show.
Yeah. Like
I always have my system, and like that was the majority of the time. Every car I have a system. Mm-hmm. And do my little intake in it, but nothing crazy, but I really just in there for the show majority of the time.
So you were talking music, so it's like, what was you like, all right, let's talk about your first build. What was some of the first mods that you did when you got it?
So with me, the first mods was really the outside. I did coilovers, painted it, did some subs, like got kickers.
Yeah.
Had like a little system.
Everybody had the kickers. Yeah. It was like the Alpine type R's with the kickers, bro.
So I did that first. And
did you go with the 12s? Did you go with the big boys? Or did you kind of
actually had 15s, the 15s, the squares.
Shit, never mind, bro. So you was really out there making noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, your neighbors loved you, didn't they?
Nah.
Yeah, man. So what project was that? What car was that?
That was actually the 2000 Honda Accord that I ended up grabbing. It was a V6. I really just kept upgrading the system, really. Yeah. And that's what made me known and all that. And after that, it was up from there.
Yeah. So you talk about being a product of your environment, and as far as growing within the car scene, when did you start really like clicking up with people, and who were some of the first people that you met when you got into this car thing?
It was really just my cousin, and then once I got the Accord, I started meeting more people that had other like similar cars to me, and then after that, I met a lot of people when I moved to Dorchester, and ever since then, people started knowing me from the Honda Accord, and I just started meeting random people.
Yeah. So you already going to events or just clicking up with this?
I went to like, I forgot what was my first event. I think it was like IFO.
Okay.
That was like my first ever event with a car.
Hot as hell?
Yeah.
Yeah, IFO's always cooking, bro.
It was like a 9 to 5 in the heat.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, so you're outside, you got the car, and were you part of any groups at that time, or were you just kind of just like, hey, I'm cool with everybody, but I'm just doing my own thing?
I was cool with a lot of people, and then there was this little car club. It was like a coordination.
Yeah?
Yeah, it was like a couple of us with Accords, and that's it. And then
Now, was that something you started or you got
Nah,
invited into?
it was like a couple of us that started it together.
Okay.
And I joined this car club named Boston Finest.
I remember that. Yeah.
And after that, I basically started Dolo.
Okay.
And then I think after I got rid of the Accord, I got into U90 Dreams.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now transitioning, so you went from the groups and were you guys hitting like H-Day and Honda Fest and all that stuff like that? Or was it just the IFO and other local events?
I'm not gonna lie, I didn't even go to shows like that with the Honda. Yeah, I didn't go to shows until I joined United Dreams.
Yeah?
Yeah, I didn't really go to shows like that. I'll go to meets and all that, but other than that, I never really was out there.
Okay. So what was the next build for you after the Accord?
My 2006 Accord TSX.
Now, how'd you grab that? Like, did you like the TSX off rip? You was like, yo, I want to snag one, or like the Accord, or was it just something that worked out?
With the Accord, I just got tired of it, and it was older. And then, shout out to my boy Devontae. He pulled up with the Infinity, and ever since I seen bags, I was like, I need to grab some type of car that like nobody really has, but like could soup up.
Yeah.
And then I seen the TSX. I didn't really like the TSX at first, and then
I'm not gonna lie, me too, bro. At first,
I
I
didn't like it,
bro.
I didn't like it.
I did it, yo. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I seen it because I was just like, I seen the
it.
TSX and I seen the TL Type S with the honeycombs, and I was just like, damn, that shit tough. It sound me and that shit moves.
Yeah,
and then I was
exactly.
like, and I seen the TSX and they were like, yo, this is fast, and I'm like, I don't care, nigga. Like this shit don't look hot. Like I was just like, nah. But then I started seeing like shit start like people started doing stuff to it. And I was just like, all right, I kind of like it.
Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. So I ended up grabbing a TSX. It was bagged already, and I'm like, all right, I might have to just keep this one and just yeah.
So you bought it bagged already?
Yeah.
How the hell did you find it bagged already?
I don't know. I find it. I find it on my deals.
So buying those cars back then, were you finding like deals? Did you get it for a decent price? Because buying cars right now is ridiculous. Like seeing these like 04, 05 like Accords or whatever with over 130,000 miles, people want like 7-8 bands for it. So the market's changed right now.
Yeah.
So did you really get like a deal for yours, or did you really pay a lot?
To be honest, looking back, I did get a deal because I bought it for what, 65?
No shit.
And it was bagged. Yeah. So I did get a deal, and it was like low miles too. So
yeah, because at that point, you technically, I mean, I don't know the mileage, but you got the bags for free at that point. Technically, yeah.
The miles is still. I mean, right now it's still low. I mean, for a TSX, it's still low. 160.
Yeah,
that's still low, cuz.
We're not exposing. You know what I'm saying? But, so now you have the TSX, and how far did you know you wanted to go with it?
Oh yeah, I was gonna force it. I didn't. I knew I was gonna force it because I knew ever since I started looking at other TSXs around and all that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I have to do a whole makeover. Yeah. Switch the color up, do the interior, do the system, everything up. And once I got it, I think the following year I did the whole turnover. Like I did everything custom, Like everything on that car was touched.
So did you have like, were you just mainly working on the car yourself, or did you have your friends, family pull up with you, or were you dropping off at shops? Like,
yeah, so I had a whole bunch of connects with shops and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So
I mean, shout them out if you got any that you still let them know.
Yeah, that All-Star.
Yeah.
The first shop that actually painted my car was Norfolk Auto. But I go to Rojo Auto Body now. Alfredo shop. Yeah, so those are a couple shops that I go to. Yeah. Majority of my time, yeah.
All right, cool. So now you got the car, and how's things with the scene with you? Were you getting more into recognition? Because I mean, we all know once you go take a car to a certain extent, then all of a sudden the clout starts coming and kicking in, and everybody wants everybody's fam and bro and my guy and all that shit like that, and you're like, bro, what do you mean you're fam? Like,
yeah.
So what was that situation like, having new friends in the car scene?
I'm not gonna lie, like once I got the TSX and I switched the color, did the brown and everything, I started getting like more people knowing me, but I didn't know them.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, you're Kevin, right? You got that TSX? I was like, yeah. But I wouldn't even know who the hell they are. Yeah, but after that, yeah, I started getting more people knowing me, and I started going to more shows too. So I'll get that.
What shows were you hitting? Were you still in state, or were you going out of state, like Broke and like other stuff like that? What were you hitting around that time?
Like Honda Day.
What year was it? So we could just put like a time.
2016, 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I was going to Honda Day. Majority of every show that's in Boston, random shows in Worcester, like.
How was Honda Day back then versus now?
It was actually I went to Honda Day. I went to Honda Day 2019. Mm-hmm. But it was actually all right. It was. I feel like back then was way more.
Yeah.
Like better, yeah. Than now, because sometimes people don't even show up and still. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say names, but it's like some people don't show up by somewhere.
Yeah.
And still get trophies, but it's it was decent.
Yeah. How do you feel about trophies? I mean, is it really just or you? I mean.
I don't care about trophies, but sometimes I care about the judging. If you're gonna judge, be like straight up about certain things, because I be seeing cars that win is like what, like. What's going on here?
Yeah.
Other than that,
do you feel like the judges should be more knowledgeable about the car and stuff like that?
Definitely, yes.
So if you had to change up, let's say like, okay, you got invited out to be on a part of the team that hosts a show, and they're like, yo, listen, we really want to clean up judging. What do you think we should do? What would you say?
I was like clean up judging, as in
like issues, things that you notice from other shows happening. What do you feel like should change with the judging? Because some people, like I talked with, Cassie and, a few other people, they were just like, with judging, they feel like it's kind of an outdated idea where people are still holding a standard from way back and they're not really adopting to the modern times. Like, there's newer cars, there's newer trends, there's newer styles, there's newer this, and they really just not really adapting. What do you feel like needs to change with judging now?
I just feel like the people that they put to judge should understand the car scene and basically understand what type of cars they're going to be judging. Just not I feel like I seen an interview when she said older people prefer old schools or something like that, and they'll put that car first before a car with camber or crazy stance and all that. So I feel like they should have people that judge cars understand the type of car they're judging and the whole scenario or whatever, the whole event, understand what's going on and what type of cars are going to be coming into the show.
Yeah.
So that's really it.
Now with people who are attending the shows, because I mean, we're also seeing on the other side of things with some people cry and complain about a trophy and their car is not trophy standard. It's like, what do you say to those people? Like, me personally, I just tell them they gotta just come back stronger next year,
exactly.
bro.
That's exactly.
Yeah, take your L, see what you need to improve on, or at least, you know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of people, it's weird disconnect, because some people, I feel like they are afraid to approach the owner of the car, but also the owner of the car is afraid to approach the judge. It's like, yeah, if you took that L and you didn't win, go holler back at that judge, but yo, listen, I ain't trying to cry, I ain't trying to complain, whatever, but yo, how's you really feeling about my car type shit?
Yeah.
And if it's on some stuff that you could respect, then cool. But if it was some shit that you felt like he overlooked because he just didn't know, then maybe you could drop that knowledge on him, yo, listen, you should really be looking out for this, bro, because right now you out here looking like real messy type shit. So. Yeah,
I mean, that's what I always do. I always come back the following year different or trying to do something different. I'm not gonna lie, that's what judging comes into too, because legit when my car wasn't only had a trunk setup and my car was a basic color, it just dropped on the floor with wheels, I won first place. Yeah. When the following year I came back, I switched up everything, interior and all that stuff, did more. I ended up winning third place, but I didn't care.
Yeah.
But I was
but it's still kind of.
It's that's when the judging comes into it, and I'm I don't know what to say. I was it's just confusing sometimes with the judging. It's the same show too, so I was I don't know what to tell people. But other than that, if you lose or you don't get a trophy and you're mad about it, just do something different. Be different. Yeah. Put some work into it. Yeah. You
gotta put work.
Yeah.
A lot of these things is lazy, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. But a lot of people also do put in work, though. I see some cars, and I've been watching a lot of people kind of it's good to see people actually grinding and putting their own thing into the car instead of just saying, oh, well, he has tilt, so I want to just get more tilt than him. Like, there's more to this car shit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, a lot of these niggas put their car in a certain stance or a certain, like, way, and they think it's aggressive and it's cool, but they can't drive nowhere. Like, I've seen the DMs and the group chats, like, yo, shit's popping on the highway. Niggas is debating, like, and I get it, shit happens, but it's like, dog, like, you should have known when you put your car like that, like, you're not making it to, like, Connecticut. Like, you're not, like, and the niggas want to talk about going to friggin', what's it called? Not Ocean City. Where it's the Jersey. What's the city? Yeah, Atlantic City. Yeah. Like, they think they going to Atlantic City, bro, and I'm like, yo, get the trailer, bro. Like, get the trailer. But, so let's go back to the TSX. I mean, first, how'd you choose the color? Like, what made you go with that color?
So I looked at, so my car was gray, and I started looking at, like, TSX pages, searching up TSX customs, like, looking up different colors, and it was just, like, too much weird colors out there, and I'm like, bro.
Yeah, it was like Midori green, pink, or purple. Like, that was, like, the main thing that niggas hit with.
Colors, and I was like, I don't know, I don't like these colors, but then I always wanted red interior, and I had to figure out a color that could go with the red interior.
Yeah.
And then for some reason, I found that brown that switches to, like, rose gold and gold. So, like, depending on when the sun hits it, it'll switch up the color. So I end up finding that color, and my car ended up being brown. Yeah.
What's your favorite part about the whole TSX, though? If you had to say.
I'm not gonna lie, just the system. Like, really.
Yeah? So you really an audio person, bro?
The system and the
how much time
the fitment.
Okay. How much time did you put into the audio? Like, did you go through, like, a lot of different parts and shit like that? Like,
I'm not gonna lie, I don't do the system, but I listen and, like, get, like, the All-Star that does my system.
Yeah.
It takes time with them, but
So you were pain in the ass?
Yeah, I was on their back. Because when they did it, they did my system in my interior, so it was, like, a lot of work. So that's really it. And the interior, that's really got, like, what I really love about my TSX.
So if you had to put a price tag on the TSX, let it go, man. What's the lowest you let it go for? What's the lowest you let it go for? Because people who know, bro.
I don't think they're.
What's the lowest? Yo, because I can ask you what's the highest. Everybody knows what's the highest to let it go for, but you know you got that person, bro. You put it up for like 25, niggas gonna be like, yo, I got 13, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I got 13.
I mean, I had that car for what, 6 years now. I don't think I can let it go.
You know, because Cassie said, yo, my car is going with me. Like, yo, I'm never getting rid of it. It's like once you get a car to a certain, like me with the Subi, when I had the Midori green and everything like that, and I was just like, I can't get rid of this. I'm like, I'm gonna get this to my son. Like, he helped me build the car. I was like, nah, this is staying with the family. Like, and then when he wants to get rid of it, he can give it to his little brother. Exactly. He still ain't getting the M3, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, I don't think I let it go.
Cause it sucks, bro. Like, yo, I had a car that I loved. It was my red STI, and I ended up selling it. And then a kid approached me, and he was like, yo, I got your old build. And I'm like, oh, for real? I'm like, damn, what it look like? And he showed me a picture of it, bro. And when I sold it, the paint job was only 3.5 months old, bro. And the shit was in storage, so it wasn't even outside like that. Bro, he like plastic dipped tribal flames on it. The wing was plastic dipped. The carbon front end, he cracked. The lip, the splitter, all that shit, bro, was gone. It wasn't even the same. I'm like, where's the wheels? He was like, oh, yeah, I don't really like the stance. I like the rally look. So he took off the suspension, raised it, and put on stocks, bro. And I was just like, what happened to my car, bro? I got so vexed. I was like, yo, what happened to my car? But you know what? I had to walk away for him. I had to walk away. Yeah, but it hurts, bro. It hurts. Like, I could never sell a car that like I really like put time into and see it in state. Unless it was a friend that I knew that was going to take care of it.
Exactly. That's why I can't.
Like, I can't, bro. Like, you put too much time and effort, like, even just those nights, bro, when you like stressed out and shit like that, and you just like, yo, I'm just going for a ride real quick, bro.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing. That's why I can't really get rid of the TSX, because when I first painted it, I did it. Like, I painted the jams and all that stuff when I was working at the shop. Yeah. So I stripped it. I had videos of it stripped and everything. Like when I first got it, like real painted brown. So I was like, damn, that's mad work. And ever since then, I never painted it again. I never personally did it myself. Painted it. I was like.
You just one and I'm good?
Yeah, that was too much work. So Yeah, I can't get rid of that.
Yeah.
But damn, money wise, I don't even need money, so I'm good.
Yeah, you good? You good?
I'm not gonna say that.
So let's talk about another thing that recognized for wheels and fitment, bro. How you decide like how crazy you want to go with the wheels and designs and how you want the fitment to go. Cause let's face it, like not everybody. It's like you can see niggas like get dressed. Not everybody can put the shit on. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody can put the wheels on. Not everybody can get the fitment. Like, and some things you gotta give respect to because they actually have it dialed in where the car comes together right and stuff like that. Like, what was it like picking, you know, your current set of wheels that you have?
Shout out to Stop and Stance, and Fitted by Ant. So they're the only two people I usually go to for my fitment and my wheels. They help me with my setup. Basically, I like the fender to lip style, so I'll have them figure out what type of wheels that will look like the size wise, and I'll look up wheels for myself.
Yeah.
But they're the one that, like, those two places that I always go to.
Yeah.
For my type of wheels and all that.
So a part that I want to introduce in the show and stuff like that, because I mean we all go on socials and stuff like that. We see some cars that are just like, damn, that shit's on point. What's some cars that if you wanted to shout out, whether from your own car group or just people that you've seen within the scene online that like their cars really on point?
Puppy Fly, Subi, Matt Zoe,
Yeah.
our brother Shad, Jay, it's the whole Stance fam. That's basically, I don't even know other cars out there.
Yeah. So they're just as far as what you respect within the scene, they built something that you think is really just on point.
Yeah, my boy J-Ro, all of them. Yeah, Andy. Yeah, those are the cars I really see that's on point and clean.
So you mentioned Stance. How'd you? First of all, like, what is Stance?
Oh, Stance Innovators?
Yeah, Stance Innovators.
That's the car club I'm currently in right now. I've been in there for what, like 5 years now?
How'd you fall into that?
I seen them all the time. I went to shows. The time I actually ended up going to join Stance was at Summer Sendoff.
Yeah.
I seen them pull up. That's when they had like the all white car phase.
I remember that, bro, because when I was hosting the Mass Vapors
yeah,
meet, bro,
so,
and I went to the corner, I remember I was just like, I think I was like vaping. I know, Subaru guy. But I seen these niggas driving down the Linway, bro, and this is before they paved that shit. And also, I seen them weaving like this, and I'm like, what are these niggas doing, bro? And then I seen Jay, and I was like, you niggas drove from where y'all came from to here like this? I'm like, y'all niggas bugging, bro.
Yes.
Like, that shit was crazy. And then when he put the burgundy on the WRX, bro, and had the wheels, like, I was just like, you know, you guys got that, bro.
Yeah, so Subi's actual old shop was around the corner from my house. So I used to see that one on the main street of Sea Road all the time. So I used to see them all the time. And I was in United Dreams at that point. And I was on the verge of moving on. So
Yeah.
I was about to go Dolo. Then I ended up talking to Billy. He had the, I think it was a TLX, the older TLX at that moment. Yeah. And I felt like their vibes way more better. And I was like, they my age too, so it was like, yeah, I was like, it's time for me. It's time for me to go down to
go down to the other side.
Yeah.
So what was it more chill like? Because, you know, with some of these car clubs, it's different. Some of them, they want you to be on point, wearing the same shit, or, you know, be on point and you got to really focus on the details of the car. Or some clubs, honestly, only fuck with you because your car is hot in the scene for a moment. Like, what was the vibe that really pulled you in with Stance? Like, yo, these niggas is all right.
Their cars, especially, their cars, really, because that's when I freshly got my car painted the brown and everything was souped up and everything. So I thought I was fitted more in that car club too anyways. And their vibes is way more, they'll play ping pong, like
just chilling,
yeah, smoking hooks. So I felt
a lot of hookah, bro. Y'all niggas in that corner, bro. I be at the Fun Ruckers, bro, and I go over there and I'm just smelling all them flavors. I'm like, all right, you guys got that, bro. You guys got that.
Yeah, the vibes is way better. So
yo, I remember seeing Jay with the set, bro. This shit was like this. I was like, what are you doing, bro? I was like, it's wild. I remember this person came up to me, no bullshit. I'm sitting there and he's like, you run the event? I'm like, yeah. And he's like, I don't know, but I think the guys in the corner are smoking bongs. And I was just like, nah, bro, it's good. Don't worry about it. Listen, thank you. I appreciate your time. But it was all love, bro. Like, Jay and the rest of the guys have always shown me a certain level of respect and love at the events. And, you know, it's always been, you know, solid with these guys. And so now you're with the group. You said 5 years, deep?
Oh, so yeah, 5 years now.
Yeah, so you haven't, is that the longest you spent in a car group?
Yeah. That's,
oh, shit.
Yeah, that is the longest.
Yeah, that's what's up. So what's the last thing that y'all hit together as a group?
I'm not going to lie. Oh, actually.
The cookout?
Cookout. What cookout? Yeah, there was a cookout. But, I mean, as a show or
Either one, just as vibes, bro.
I think it was just a cookout.
Yeah?
Because there was a couple of shows, like, I didn't even go to shows. I usually just send my car out there. I think the last show my car went to was Electro show.
Love for Worcester.
Yeah. That was the last show I ever went to. I mean, my car went to, not me.
What's the last show you've been to?
Last show I've been to? Damn.
It's been a while. You need to come back outside, bro.
I've been outside.
You want to come back outside,
like
bro?
2 or 3 years. Even like with my car. I've been like, I don't even remember. I think Honda Day actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, actually I went. Yeah, last year I did go to Honda Day.
Yeah? How was it?
That's how crazy I forgot.
Yeah?
Yeah, I went to Honda Day. It was
take
all right.
anything home?
My boy DB'd, but he made us go there late.
See, that's what I'm saying. Y'all gotta start. Y'all gotta chill out, man. There's a limit to the shit, bro. Like,
I went.
What's the most aggressive you gone with your wheel setup?
I think.
You gotta get the specs, man, so they can know what they can fit.
Yeah, my TSX 18 by 10 and a half actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like plus 15.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay.
But that was like the most aggressive. I don't like doing that too much.
Too much.
Yeah.
Nah, but the car's also low as shit. I've seen you pull up, bro.
Yeah.
The car's low as hell, man. I'm like, yo, this thing's
all the
crazy.
custom spindles and all that. I can't air it up too high, so.
Yeah, man, that's just crazy. So, are you on in-air struts, or what struts are you riding right now?
Oh, so all right, damn, I got it. So my TSX is on. Since I got my TSX, it's been on True Hearts.
Yeah.
My TLX is on in-air.
Mm-hmm.
My MDX is on Fly Air.
Okay. Now, if you had to compare it, because the hardware is different as far as the bags, is it single or is it all double?
They're all double.
All double?
I mean, the TSX is single, but all the other ones are double.
What's the ride like for you on those?
I'm not gonna lie, the doubles are better.
Doubles are better?
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. So now you modded the truck. How did you even fall into that?
I have to live by the name, BaggedGoat.
Oh my God, bro.
I have to live by the name. I have to live by the name.
All right, so what separated that from the RDX?
So, I don't know. To be honest,
because at one point when that RDX dropped, I saw a lot of people started grabbing it, bro. And the NDX kind of just like fell a little bit. There was still niggas out there, but they really weren't like heavy.
Yeah, I had so I had a 2023 MDX. Got that because I got rid of my Q60.
Okay.
I got that when I had my son. So after my son, I had to get like an SUV type stuff. Didn't really need it, but just end up getting it, and basically, then I'm like, damn, I kind of want a RDX, and I seen Poppy Fly's RDX, so I went back to RDX, which is a smaller car.
Yeah.
Didn't want it no more. I wanted to go back to the MDX, so I grabbed another MDX. I legit had the RDX for like 2 weeks, and then went right back to MDX, and ever since then I was like, let me just get that, and kept it. Then I ended up getting the TLX.
So you know it's okay to keep a car stock, right?
I'm not gonna lie. So
it's all right to be stock. All right, did you ever? Because I've said it. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've said it to myself. I was like, yo, I'm not gonna touch anything on the car. And
I did say that.
Yeah.
I said that to the MDX. I was like, that's my dad car. I'm not gonna bag it or nothing. And every car I get, I bag. So
how long did it last?
Nah, actually it lasts pretty long. It lasts pretty long.
Yeah.
I would say almost a year. Almost a year. 8 months.
8 months? So it's not bad. You tried.
Yeah, I tried.
You tried?
I tried. Because I'm not going to lie, any car I get, I usually bag it within that same week. So.
Now, how was it modding the truck versus the cars now? Was it just a whole different thing, or you was just like, all right, I kind of got just what I want to do for wheels and things like that, or it was completely new for you?
It wasn't completely new for me. Shout out to Poppy Fly. Gabe, I keep calling him Poppy Fly. Yeah.
They gonna know who you talking about, because if you say Gabe, they gonna be like,
"Who's Gabe?"
Who's
Gabe.
So
shout out to him. Like I used to text him all the time, and he'll tell me specs that I need, like what type of wheels, and he'll help me out with stuff. So shout out to him.
Those wheels are tough.
Yeah.
Yeah. What made you go with those? He sent the picture over, or you just
he sends me the picture over. I was like, yeah, I'm coming next week to come pick him up.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So I ended up going up to his shop out there, picked it up, came right back home, drove back down. I had to make sure the package get home safe. So.
Listen, between you and Jordan's, bro, I'm gonna get 2 shirts made from the podcast directly, and it's gonna say the Tuna Status Podcast on the front, and it's okay to be stock on the back, bro. And I gotta see them shits outside at least once, bro. At least once. That shit's crazy. So now you got how's the bags right on the truck? That's the one thing I'm always afraid about, bro, because I've seen certain trucks. And I'm also remember like certain trucks that were just like static, and you see them shits driving, and it don't look comfortable at all.
It's actually smooth. It's better than being stock.
For real?
Yeah, it's actually smooth.
No shit.
Yeah, and
even with the change in the wheels and everything like that.
I mean, yeah, the wheels is like perfect for the truck, so like everything's smooth on it. Like I don't really. It's like a big hatchback right now, I guess. Now people say it's a hatchback, but it's smooth.
Yeah.
Smooth, yeah.
It's like a bigger CRV.
Yeah, exactly.
So, we talked about the cars and upbringing and, moving through the scene and growing within the scene. Where are you at now in life? I mean, you said you have a son. How's that going?
Yeah, I have a son.
Yeah. How old?
He just turned 3 in March.
Oh, shit. Yo, it's going to go by fast. Yo, I
yeah,
got
he's
3.
already, yeah,
it's going to go by fast.
Yeah,
my daughter's 4. My son is turning 9 next week. Like, my oldest is 14. The weirdest thing is like, they're all about you, and then when they get that teenager phase, then they want nothing to do with you. They're just like, yo, I got my friends, I'm chilling, I'm going to the mall. Like, they still like with you, but like, my son hits me and he's like, yo, Dad, like, this movie came out, and I'm like, oh, for real, you want to go? And he's like, nah, I'm just trying to hold $20. Like, my friends, so like, definitely enjoy all the moments that you have with your kid.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I definitely take that time for it. Yeah, and good thing he's 3. He's a daddy's boy. Good thing he's a daddy's boy.
Yeah.
Everything I like to do, he likes to do. So it makes my job easier.
Yeah. How's the balance between family life and car stuff? Like, have you find that balance yet? Or you just like, I'm in full dad mode, everything else is like on the back burner?
He comes, be honest, he comes first. So even though he comes to shows and all that stuff, meets and all, he likes coming with me anywhere I go. So he'll come to me when I have him. So I have like a situation, but he'll come to me when I have him. Like, so we'll go to events, basketball and all that stuff.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy for me.
Okay. So you know what that means though, right? You know he's coming for you, right?
Definitely. He already,
he's probably gonna cook you. He's gonna pull up with something nice.
I'm not gonna lie, he already has a jumper at the age of 3.
Man.
Yeah. So
you have to. I don't know. What are you gonna do if he drops you?
Nah, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, bro. I'm
not gonna lie. I was playing with my son, yo. He almost cut. I was just like, no, you didn't. No, you didn't, bro. Listen,
I'm gonna use all 6 of my powers. I'm gonna use all 6 of my powers.
Or if I do, I'm grabbing you. You're coming down with me, bro.
Yeah,
Same time, bro.
Exactly.
That's what's up, though. So you spoke about basketball. I mean, how influential is basketball in your life?
I'm not gonna lie. I started basketball late.
Yeah.
Late high school. And ever since then, it's just I do it for fun, get in shape, stay in shape. And once I had my son, he liked it, so I'm like, damn, I gotta stay in shape just so I can help him out when he gets to that certain age. So I still play basketball till this day. I still a couple of men's league and all that stuff.
That's what's up.
But I just trying to stay healthy on his behalf. So anything I do is just for him.
Yo, that's what real shit, bro. Real shit. As a father, I can respect it. So what's next, man? What's next for you, the family, cars, goals?
Right now it's just, I mean, uh, this is my first summer being free, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, being free, so. Yeah, so it's my first summer back outside. I haven't been outside in like, what, 2 years now?
Yeah.
So now that like I'm more free, it's just me and my son, so I just been looking forward to the summer, building my cars,
Yeah.
getting ready for the summer, really just focus on work.
Yeah. The best thing I can say to you, like what I tell like some of the younger guys I speak with, it's like this car shit at the end of the day, bro, ain't going nowhere. There's always
Yeah.
gonna be a person say, "Oh, I'm gonna kill it next summer," or a new set of wheels that's gonna come out that's fire, or you buy full price and then you see the wheels like 2 weeks later for half the price somebody's selling it.
Mm-hmm.
There's always gonna be shit like that within the scene, but don't lose your whole summers to the car scene. Focus on traveling. And that was like the best thing I could have done when I put, my car stuff on pause and things like that was I started looking at like, okay, you know what? I spent like $4,500 on these wheels. So I said like, I'm gonna chill, I'm gonna hold off. And then I looked at a ticket to Vegas, no BS. Went on Expedia, I was typing, I was like, let me go to Vegas, see how much it is. But I looked it up. It was $314 round trip for 5 days, bro, hotel included. I was like, what, bro?
Exactly.
So I started, I was like, I'm gonna go to Vegas. I went out to Vegas, I chilled on the strip, I did like a helicopter ride, I rented the Lambo, and I was like, what else? Other times I went kayaking, all that type shit, bro. Then I was like, you know what? Like even more recently, in the past couple years, like I've been blessed to have the opportunity to go back home to Barbados and visit family that I haven't seen in years, bro.
Yeah, that's.
This car shit's dope, and it's dope that you met people within it. But as we get older and doing other things, we have family and moments with your son. Allow him to see more than just that within the scene. You know what I'm saying? Know that, hey, yeah, this is a part of it, but there's much more outside of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
So that's my plans now that, like, basically, I went through a situation, whatever, so now I have, like, a set schedule and all that stuff for my son. So now my plans on, like, I plan ahead.
Yeah.
So I know what weekends I have and what days I have, and so I plan ahead of what I'm going to do with him or, like, where I'm going. And basically, like, I want to travel more. Yeah. Because I really don't leave Boston like that. And, like, legit, bro. The first time I ever left Boston was to go get those wheels. Yeah. So I do want to travel more and explore the world because I just be...
Yo, there's a lot out there, bro. And the money that we spent on staying here, bro, it's like, we spent all this money on cars. We love our cars, bro. Yeah. Love to see, like, when we come outside and see it or just see somebody appreciate, like, nice whip, you know what I'm saying, like, type shit. But, to be able to experience shit outside, it's really different, bro. And it starts small, bro, just by saying, you know what, I'm going to Google this shit and really just see, like, what these prices are. And then you find out, like, damn, these prices aren't even that expensive. And when they are, if I just wait till Tuesday, I could buy the tickets for even cheaper. Like, it's crazy. So I started doing, like I said, the small trips, like, dipping out to New Hampshire, bro. I used to never go, like, hiking like that. But I took my kids, bro, and they have fun, bro. Like, this shit was crazy. Yeah. And then we got up there and saw that view. I was like, damn. But then I looked at my kids.
And see them.
And then I seen them react to it. I was like, yo, this was like a long ass walk, but you know what? This shit was dope.
It was worth it, yeah.
This shit was dope.
I did that. I did a couple times. I went to Maine. Yeah. I just woke up. I was just like, let me just go to Maine real quick. Yeah. And that was when I was by myself. I usually be by myself, so I'd be bored. And I did it a couple times. I took the TSX out to New York. Yeah. I was just like, let me go to New York and go find what's out there, some shopping and all that.
I did them right. Yeah, I did it.
It'd be like, damn, I just want to go to New York. Let me go to New York. Yeah.
Let me tell you, man, like, I'll never forget, I went to H2O, and me and my boy was just talking about this last night. We was doing an episode of the pod. I was literally bored, bro, and I was chilling with the homie, and I was like, you know what, let's just cruise into Boston. We cruised into Boston. It was like, yo, let's go for a ride. Then we ended up in Connecticut. Then Connecticut was in New York. And then all of a sudden, they're on Snap. And I'm like, yo, what's going on? It's like, nah, niggas is lit in H2O. And I'm like, I look at the maps, and I was just like, fuck, you want to go to H2O? Niggas drove to Ocean City, Maryland, stayed at H2O for 6 hours, turned right back around, and came back to Boston. Yeah. And I was tired, bro, but I'll never, forget that moment because just being able to be outside and just experience something different, it's dope. And then when you do it beyond the car shit, crazy. Definitely crazy.
Yeah, that's exactly like when we went to go get the wheels in Florida. I was like, these wheels is expensive, so I gotta make sure it come back safe. So I end up going out there, and I was like, let me just get a rental, got a Tahoe real quick, and then got the wheels, got the suspension and all that stuff, and just started driving back. But just going from city to city, just like seeing everywhere, it was like damn,
food,
there's a lot of stuff
everything.
Yeah. I had to make the stop at New York to get the chopped cheese and all that stuff.
Shit.
Yeah, and all that. But it was like, I was like, damn, I need to start like leaving Boston.
Yeah.
And then this time I'm like, damn, I want to get back home, but I need to do more. That's one thing I need to do more, travel.
Yeah, man.
But I'll be dolo, so some of my friends be like, we'll be out, so.
Yeah. But you got to take the time, especially like if you could do it for yourself and even better for the family. Because like I said, those moments is dope. Best moment I ever had in my life, no bullshit. For work, I lived in Wyoming for like a month. And bro, I went to shit that I learned in middle school, Great Plains, bro. I sat there and I laid in that grass, bro. That shit was fire, bro. Like crazy. Got scared though, because I heard some shit, bro. And I was just like, yo. So 2 times I got scared. I'll tell you real quick, bro. I was on the grass, I was chilling, I heard some shit, and I was like, yo, what the fuck? And then I felt the ground kind of move a little. I was like, dog, what the fuck? So I was already dozing off. I opened my eyes and I looked over, bro. This shit was the size, bro, of like an MDX, bro. It was a fucking bison, bro. That shit, yo, I was like.
That's exactly, yeah.
This dude came up to me, was like, and then like, what? I was just like, what? Second time, no bullshit, we went to the woods, we went hiking. Also, I heard the sound in the woods. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And the chick was like, okay, so it's either a moose or a mountain lion. She was like, yo, just gotta chill, whatever. It'll kind of just do its own thing. So we just like sat there, and then we heard more crackling. I'm like, nah, like I'm out, like I'm about to turn around and jet, bro. Also, I heard, I was like, what the fuck is that sound? I looked, bro, it was a fucking cow, bro. Them shits are free range, bro, so they be everywhere, bro. A cow on a mountain, bro. I was like, dog, I can't believe that shit scared me, bro. But no bullshit, definitely gotta travel and get out there and experience the world, especially for your son, bro. Yeah. Like, it's small steps. You ain't gotta do nothing wild at first, but when you start it, then also you start getting in a habit, and then next thing you know, you all over the place.
Yeah.
And people hit me on my DMs and like, damn, man, you always outside, you always traveling, you always driving, you always doing this. And I'm just like, yeah, man, because once I found out if I'm not spending, 5 racks on wheels, 3 bands on a new air management, repainting the car every season. Like, bro, I went through 1 year where I went through 12 sets of wheels, bro. Just because I was like, yo, one time I want to kill the wheels, bro. I want to have a different sets of wheels for every 2. I was like, yo, this is dumb as shit, bro. I spent mad money for no reason. So, yeah, you definitely got to switch it up. So, as we come to the end, and I appreciate you coming out here, bro, for real. I generally ask 2 questions. So the first one I'll ask you is, for you, what was the best year for you in the car scene, and why?
I'm not gonna lie.
What was your favorite year?
I'd say like, damn. 20. I would say like 2017, 2018. That's when. That was I think that was the year I got my. I think 2018.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's when I first got the TSX out. Mm-hmm. I started meeting a lot of people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say 2018.
2018.
And everybody was outside.
Yeah, 2018, everybody was like really active. Yeah, man. And
so, yeah, I would say
summer nights was long because niggas outside just vibing, chilling. Like, yo, like, I had a couple times, it's just, shit, I didn't get into like 3, bro. And I was just like, yo, I'm hurt.
3.
Like,
I was at 5, 6 in the morning.
Shit, I can't, bro. I can't. Maybe when I was younger, but like, yo, I can't.
That was before my kids, so.
It's different. It's different. So the second question now that I ask, and it's not to be morbid, generally give that disclaimer to you guys every pod, and for the new people who are watching, but, I generally like to ask people amongst their peers, their friends, their family members, co-workers, people that they respect, and respect you as well. What do you want to be known and respected for at the end of the day?
I just want to be known to be like the motivator. Like I would just want to motivate people to do better and get things done.
Yeah.
I just want to, that's the main thing, just to motivate people, because I'll build my cars and people will start seeing my cars and they're like, oh, they'll get that motive to start fixing on theirs and do what they got to do. And that's really in a helping hand, really, that's it.
Yeah.
Like, just to motivate everybody to get shit done.
Mm-hmm.
Stand on business.
Oh, yeah.
SOB.
Yeah. I respect it. Well, I appreciate you coming through, bro, and taking the time out and, doing this pod for real, my guy. Once again, where can they find you at?
Instagram, KevinView _, Snapchat, BaggedGoat2, Facebook, KevinView.
All right,
really it.
Well, till the next time, guys, you guys know the vibe. Stay up, stay blessed. Peace.
That's honey.